YouTube, how we doing, family? It's your boy, Yo, and this is the first postseason episode of the Ballpark Show. I go through every postseason game every day. Today's Tuesday, September 30th. I have 3 games and 4 props at the end, so stick around. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like, subscribe to the channel, and let me know your favorite game in the comment section below. Without further ado, let me get into today's games. I mentioned my selection in the Tigers and Guardians game in a post this morning. Like I always say, make sure you guys have post notifications on and you're checking the page. I'll never miss a play. I'll at least have it posted to the channel. In our first official matchup, we have the San Diego Padres in Chicago taking on the Chicago Cubs. Cubs are minus 130 on the money line, and the total is 7 runs. On the mound, we have Nick Pivetta going for San Diego, and we have Matthew Boyd going for Chicago. First thing I want to mention off rip is we're going to have really strong winds, 10 miles per hour, blowing in. That's going to make it a low-scoring game by default. I can't say Pivetta is my favorite option on the mound, but I give him a slight edge over Boyd. He gets more strikeouts and allows a lot less hard contact. With a guy like Pivetta limiting those hard hits and winds blowing straight in, I think the Cubs have a hard time scoring runs in this one. The Padres have the significantly better bullpen, and I think they do enough from behind the plate to stay competitive and ultimately win this game. We're taking the Padres on the money line. You can find it for plus 107 odds as our highlighted selection of the afternoon. Let's move. In our next matchup, we have the Boston Red Sox in New York taking on the New York Yankees. Yankees are minus 139 on the money line, and the total is 7 runs. On the mound, we have Max Fried going for New York, and we have Garrett Crochet going for Boston. I'll mention this game just because it's on the board and it'll be a fun one to watch, but not one I'll have any significant money on personally. Both starting pitchers are elite, but Crochet does have the better head-to-head numbers against the Yankees lineup. The Red Sox also have the advantage in their bullpen, but the real discrepancy, in my opinion, is the lineups. Yankees are second in the league over the last 30 days, finding their stride at the perfect time. Of course, Judge is always a threat, but guys like Bellinger, Stanton, Goldschmidt, they're starting to contribute and help put the Yankees in that win column. More one I'll be watching as a fan, but I lean towards the Yankees on the run line. You can find it for plus 160 odds as our next selection of the afternoon. Let's move. In our next matchup, we have the Cincinnati Reds in Los Angeles taking on the Los Angeles Dodgers. Dodgers are minus 200 on the money line, and the total is 7.5 runs. On the mound, we have Hunter Green going for Cincy, and we have Blake Snell going for Los Angeles. When I look at this year's postseason picture, I honestly think the Dodgers have the best chance at winning another chip. All of their best players are healthy, and they somehow got the Reds as their first round matchup. Props to Cincy for making it, but this whole series is a bad spot. In this game, they'll be competitive on the mound from start to finish, but the problem is their lineup. Bottom 10, unless Spencer Steer gives me 2 home runs and 4 RBIs, they're losing it on the run line. It's not my favorite game of the day. I'm not typically rushing to the window to bet on the Dodgers, but I think they get the comfortable win. We're taking LA on the run line as our last and final selection. All right, guys, let me get into the props. 3 for today. Let's start the postseason strong. First, we're taking Luis Arraez of the San Diego Padres to get 2 or more bases. The guy's one of the best hit-for-contact players of our generation. He's seen Boyd 7 times in his career, and he's batting a .429. 2 or more hits is also in play, but I'm rolling with his bases. Next, we're taking Mookie Betts of the Los Angeles Dodgers to get 1 run or RBI. Playoff Mookie? That's different. Whether it's via the walk or a base hit, he's getting on the board. He's seen Hunter Green 9 times in his career, and he's batting at .333. Last but definitely not least, we're staying in LA. We're taking Freddie Freeman of the Los Angeles Dodgers to get 2 or more bases. He's very familiar with Hunter Green's game. He's seen him 15 times in his career, and he's batting at .267. That much experience against the same pitcher, I think he starts the postseason with a bang. And that's going to conclude today's video. Thank you so much for tuning in, guys. Postseason baseball is here. Let's start off on a high note, get back in that win column, and start a streak today. I appreciate the support so much. I do this every day for free, so please leave a like and subscribe to the channel. It's your boy, Yo. And until the next one, I'm going to catch y'all. Peace.